Hey YouTubers, what's going on? So I'm in my kitchen, listening to music, sipping on some wine here, my favorite Pinot Grigio, and I'm about to season my chicken so I can oven fry it maybe tonight or tomorrow. But that's not why I'm here. We're not gonna talk kitchen recipes, right? So I was just online and something came to my attention. Anita Baker. We all know who Anita Baker is, the songstress. You know, Will You Be My Angel, Been So Long, and a whole slew of hits, right? So what's going on with Auntie Anita is she's been in the game since 1983. Well, before that, she was with a group called Chapter 8, and she sang lead on a song called I Just Want to Be Your Girl. You know, y'all old heads know about I Just Want to Be Your Girl. But anyway, when she went solo, her first album was The Songstress. That was a major hit, right? I remember going to buy the cassette. I'm aging myself, but who cares because I still look good, right? But anyway, according to the law, once an artist um, gives 30 years, like they've been in the business 30 years, their masters are supposed to be given to them. According to Miss Anita, this is what she said in her statement, that her masters, all of her recordings that she has done with her record labels since 1983, were to be returned to her in 30 years. So it has been since 1983, it's been 38 years since. Y'all heard the train? Yeah, I kind of live close to a train track. Anyway, it's been 38 years since the songstress has been released. And instead of giving Miss Baker all of her masters from all the money, probably billions of dollars that her record company has made off of her over the last 38 years, they are refusing to do that, and she is now fighting for what is rightfully hers, according to the law, according to Miss Baker. So Miss Baker is asking all of her fans to not stream or buy any of her music, because when you do that, she's not getting any payment, any royalties, I guess, from the streaming or the purchasing of any of her music recorded in the past 38 years, right? So I don't know if all of you were aware of that, and I know there are a lot of Anita Baker fans out there. One person was like, well, how am I going to clean my house on Saturday morning? That's what I listen to. I listen to Anita Baker. But she said she was willing to not listen, not stream it, because she feels as well that Miss Baker should be, given her royalties. If that was the agreement with the record company, or if that is the law, then why should you have to fight for something like that, right? But anyway, that's what I wanted to say. And I don't want to be on here long. I don't want to do long, drawn out videos because I don't want people to get bored, because I can be kind of long-winded. And then the lighting's not all that good in my kitchen. But I must clean. Well, the chicken's already clean because I soaked my chicken. I don't care what nobody says. Anybody tell you don't clean your chicken, don't soak it, don't eat that chicken because they nasty, right? I soak my chicken sometimes in salt, lemon, vinegar, or whatever. I soak it, I rinse it, I clean it, I season it. I might put it back in the refrigerator, or I might just put it on to cook. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Don't stream or buy any music from Anita Baker, right? We want Miss Nita, Auntie Nita, to have and own her masters. She deserves that, right? She deserves that, okay? Fight for what is right. Fight for what's yours. Fight for what you deserve. There's nothing wrong with that, right? So I also wanted to say, y'all know my first video was just basically a welcome video to my channel, introductory video. Come out of your cubby hole, right? Come out of your cubby hole, because your cubby hole is a place of comfort. I'm going to reiterate that on probably every video that I do going forward, because I really want everyone to come out of your cubby hole, right? There is no there's no progression, no forward movement in being comfortable, you know, because the comfort is just the familiar, something you're familiar with. And when you're familiar with something, whether it's a job or a relationship or a friendship, even though it may be not be healthy for you or good for you, or it's not for you, period, we tend to stay because it's comfortable, it's familiar, something that we know, right? You got to come out of that. If you have a dream, if it's a business or whatever kind of thing or dream that you have to get uncomfortable, and you have to work your way through the uncomfortableness. That is a word. If it isn't, it is a word now. So I just wanted to say this, and I had to write it down along with my other notes, because if I don't write stuff down, like I have so much stuff running through my mind sometimes, if I don't write things down, I generally will forget them. And once they go away, they normally don't come back to me. So I've learned to I keep a notepad by my, on my nightstand by my bed. This is the notepad that I keep. Locks are dope. Yes, they are. My locks are dope. And I got this from my girl. You can follow her on Instagram. Her Instagram page is Locks Are Dope. She has this bomb earrings. She has this notepad. She has hair oil. And I'm actually one of her brand ambassadors. So go check her out. But I want to just tell you this. I got to put my glasses on, y'all, because, you know, I got to be able to see sometimes. So I just wanted to say, come out of your comfort zone and don't be attached to things that are keeping you stagnant, right? Because what happens is you don't move. You don't do anything. You're just stuck. And that is not good, right? You always want to be moving. You know, you can't get anywhere if you're not moving. It's like if your car doesn't have any gas. If your car doesn't have any gas, guess what? Your car's not moving and you are not going anywhere, right? Y'all like my glasses? Should I wear my glasses more often? Makes me look studious, huh? Ooh, the sexy intellectual librarian. Just kidding, y'all. So don't be afraid of forward progression, right? Because it'll seem like you're missing something and there's a hole. But what it is, it's supposed to be a hole. That vacuum, if you get rid of all the doubts and the what ifs and the fear, that hole or that vacuum will be filled with what you need to get where you're trying to go or to achieve what it is that you are trying to achieve, right? I wrote that down, right? So, yeah, just let it go. Let it go. Be brave. I don't care if you're nervous or if you feel silly or, you know, you're wondering what people are going to think or what people are going to say. Because I was doing the same thing. And I'm like, you know what? This is my life. And I don't really care. Why am I worried about what people are going to think or what people are going to say? If I don't do it, if I don't come out of my cubby hole, people are going to do and say and think and talk and whatever, regardless of what I do, right? So this makes me happy. Like communicating with people, talking to people. This is what makes me happy. Like, it's my passion. Like, I wake up in the morning. When I wake up in the morning, I'm thinking, okay, what can I post on my YouTube channel? Like, what topic am I going to talk about? Because I don't have just like one set topic. Like some people, they only talk about, you know, food, or they talk about politics, or they talk about black power. And there's nothing wrong with black power. I'm all with that power to my people. Understand me. But I didn't want to have that kind of channel. Like, I am multifaceted and I like a lot of different things. I like a lot of different types of music, food. Like, I just like, I'm very well-rounded. So I wanted my channel to be well-rounded as well, right? Just like I want my subscribers to be well-rounded. I'm not just like a pigeonholed, you know, one-track minded kind of person. So, yeah, step out of your comfort zone. take the chance. You know, what have you got to lose? Nothing. I always say I'd rather live a life of oh wells than a life of what ifs, right? Because at least if you live a life of oh wells, you can say, you know what, I tried it, I did it, I moved there, I worked for that company, it didn't work, or I wasn't happy, or I didn't like it, or it just wasn't for me. Oh well, right? As opposed to wanting to do something, wanting to try something new, wanting to live somewhere else, wanting to move into a different career, wanting to start your own business, and you let fear stop you because you're afraid to come out of your cubby hole of comfort, and then you'll have regrets and you'll be like, damn, what if? What would have happened if I had just taken a chance? If y'all wonder what I'm listening to in the background, this is an app, the KJLH app from Los Angeles, which is my hometown. The radio station is owned by Stevie Wonder. Yay! And the KJLH stands for kindness, joy, love, and happiness, right? It's 102.3 on your FM dial. You can download the app at the App Store. It's free, or you can stream it online as well. So right now, Kevin Nash is on. He is like, I've known Kevin since, oh my God, probably the mid 90s. Like, we used to hang out at the Club Hall of Fame in Inglewood, at the old Inglewood, the Inglewood Park Casino. It used to be a club upstairs on the 3rd level overlooking the racetrack, and it was called Club Hall of Fame. So I have so many good memories and pictures. I met Anthony Hamilton there when he first came out. He wasn't a big, star like he is now, but he was really down to earth and really cool. And I actually have pictures with him too. And Alonzo from the World Class Wrecking Crew, I think he was actually the promoter at the time of the Club Hall of Fame. I have pictures, of him and Kevin and Anthony Hamilton. But yeah, that's what I'm listening to right now. So check it out if you want to. It's a really great radio station. I listen because it keeps me connected to my home state, my hometown, which is Los Angeles, California. West side, because it's the best side, right? But yeah, come out of your comfort zone. I encourage you all to do that. Don't worry about what people say. Once you take that step, the universe, the Most High, will definitely fill that vacuum with what it is that you need. And just remember, attached to every ending is a new beginning, right? So look at it like that. You're ending something, which is staying in your comfort zone. It's going to make you uncomfortable coming out, but you got to do it. So just remember, attached to every ending is a new beginning, right? And I'm still feeling my way around my YouTube channel. I just think I just be blabbering and just randomly talking about stuff, and I don't really have an order in which I'm going to say anything. I try to write down notes so I won't just be blabbering and be randomly all over the place with a topic. But it is what it is. You're either going to like my channel or you're not. You're going to subscribe or you're not. You're going to be part of my tribe or you're not. And if you're not, then you're not part of my, excuse me. Wait a minute, honey. Throat says I need some wine. Okay, much better. So either you're going to be a part of my soul family here on YouTube, or you are not, right? That's how you gotta look at it. Everybody's not for you, and you are not for everybody. Just remember that. So I'm gonna go because I have to finish. I gotta start anyway. Seasoning my chicken, right? This is my chicken right here, y'all. This is just some drumettes, not drumettes, but drumsticks. So I'm gonna season up really good and probably put it back in the refrigerator. It depends on how I feel, because it's midnight here, exactly, straight up midnight. So I may oven fry it. Oven fried chicken is delicious, especially if you know how to cook it. People say, girl, that's shake and bake. Lies you tell. It is not shake and bake, honey. It is oven fried chicken. And it comes out really nice and crispy because I know how to cook, damn it. So it ain't no shake and bake over here. Okay? It's some flour, some butter, some seasoning. I was going to use Slap Your Mama, but I have this adobo right here, and no, adobo ain't paying me, but I use this sometimes. It's really good. You really don't need anything else, and I'm going to add some garlic and some onion powder and a little black pepper, and I have some breadcrumbs too, some panko breadcrumbs. I mix a little bit with the flour. I'm gonna get the oven put on 350. You know, black people, we cook everything on 350. 350, not for real, but yeah, for real. And I have my little Pyrex dish here. I like to heat my dishes up before I actually put my food in it if I'm cooking in the oven. It doesn't make sense to put food in a cold dish and it's in the oven. You want your pan to be kind of warm first. But anyway, that's all I have to say for tonight. Remember, Anita Baker fans, even if you are not an Anita Baker fan, do not stream or buy any Anita Baker music. We got to stand behind Auntie Anita because she has given us 38 years of phenomenally classic music. Like, I wanted to play some in the background while I made this video, but I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to listen to Kevin Nash instead. Pass the word along. Let your friends, you know, your Facebook friends know. You can Google it. There are plenty of stories, links to, you know, articles, newspaper articles or whatever, where Miss Baker is talking about having her masters returned to her because, according to her, the 30 years is the mark where she's supposed to get her masters. So pass the word along. Thank you for pulling up and chilling with me for a moment. Like my channel, subscribe, share if you like. I would really appreciate it. So I'm going to go so I can get my chicken ready and put it in the oven. Okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.